Hello everybody, a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. Thanks for being here for our third show on a Wednesday. Is it third show? I think it is. Third show. Beautiful beginnings, our beautiful beginnings, and Sheila's video tonight for a Craft Your Stash. But in this show, a perfect platform and opportunity for you, if you are fairly new to crafting, to ask those simple questions that you might be afraid to ask in other shows. That's what I'm going to say to you. But never be afraid to ask questions. Feel free to ask those silly questions, as you might think of them, anytime. But particularly in this show, we can go completely back to basics. And if you are brand new to us as well, feel free to say hello, let us know how you found us, let us know if you're thinking about crafting or if you've crafted before. We want all of that and more, please. If you're a regular, then just do, you know what to do. Do the usual, get involved with the bants and get involved with the chat, say hello, ask the questions, let us know what you're shopping for, all that kind of thing. We were just chatting before the show, actually, might be a little one for you guys to chat to us about music. Obviously, Sheila is on her way home after the shows tonight. We're talking about music that we have on our playlist, and we were both just talking about the fact we both have like an eclectic mix of music on our playlist. So, like mine, for example, can go from, say, like Eminem into the theme tune from the Dukes of Hazzard, right into Nessun Dorma by Luciano Pavarotti. So we were just like, we were chatting, weren't we? Like, what's the weirdest, like, or most random song that you've got on your playlist? You got Starsky and Hutch, you were saying, haven't you? I've got
Starsky and Hutch, and I've got Chips,
That's
and then I've got like the two Ronnies music.
Yeah.
The like start of the show is one track, and then the end of the show is another. And then obviously I've got a lot of like Frank Sinatra and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then I would go to like Incognito, the Brit jazz and soul band, which I've followed since I was about 15. And then I would then go to maybe like Jerusalem.
Oh, I've got Jerusalem on my playlist. Did those feet?
Oh gosh, yeah.
And also, guide me, oh, that great Redeemer.
I have, yeah. And
That's
I also have Nimrod as well.
Oh, Nimrod, yes. That's Edward Elgar, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. And there's nothing nicer driving up through like Cumbria and going over the Yorkshire Dales with Jerusalem on.
Yeah.
Because, you know, sometimes it brings me to tears because I'm like, oh, you know.
A few years back, they went on about potentially replacing our national anthem with Jerusalem. There was like a, what do you call it, like a petition going.
Yes.
And I reckon that'd be a great shout. Jerusalem's much more rousing, I think, than
God
Save the King.
Yeah, it is actually. I mean, Land of Hope and Glory would be a good one.
Land of Hope and Glory.
We sung that at the school's prom, which is very uplifting at the Royal Albert Hall. So, yeah, it's amazing what music can do, isn't it?
The Okie Dokie, Johnny, he says for our national anthem. I tell you one other one I've got on my my playlist. I don't know if anyone will remember this, and I can't believe it. Apparently, they released it as a single. It didn't make the top 40. Do you remember Cannon and Ball?
Yes.
Do you remember their song that they used to finish the show with? Laugh me a laugh.
Oh yeah.
Grin me a grin.
Yeah.
And then I've got that on my playlist as well.
I've got some Alan Partridge on there. If you know of Alan Partridge, then he also has a character called Tony Farino.
Tony Farino, yes.
And I've got a couple of Tony Farino's tracks on my. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
So that's the general chat. That's the stuff we've been chatting about in between the shows. And Joey, just to say, no, Cannonball aren't on my running playlist. I've got a favourite songs playlist, and then I've got a separate running playlist, which is a bit more like
fabulous.
It's a bit more motivational, let's just say. Yeah.
Amazing.
But anyway, let's get Eye of the Tiger and a little bit more raucous than that, Jamie. We are here tonight. We've got the LetterPress on the show. We're also going to be looking at we've got the Bookworm collection, which I know Sheila's got a Craft Your Stash with in just a bit. And we've got hero tools and all sorts. So hello to Beck, who's on the socials tonight. Becky, who says hello and good afternoon. And Jen says hello and good afternoon, everyone. Becky, have you got any favourite songs? You'll have to let us know. Maybe we'll have to do like a new crafting playlist. I know Chivs does Chivs Tunes. We'll have to do Ben's Bangers. We'll do that. Rebecca Hawkins says, good morning from the Alabama Gulf Coast. Hello, Rebecca.
Nice.
Lois Gatherty says, good afternoon, everyone from Ohio. It's live at 5. It is. Doreen says, hello, Ben and Sheila. I missed the other shows, but I will watch back later. Pat says, hi Ben, Sheila and everyone from warm New Jersey. I've also got some Bruce Forsyth on my playlist.
Yeah.
When there's a shine on your shoes, there's a melody in your heart. You know that one? I
don't know if I do know that one. Probably would if I listened to it, but yeah.
Karen says good afternoon from Hampton Roads, Virginia. Alison Mason joins us. Heather Williamson says good afternoon to Sheila and Ben.
Hello.
Jane says good afternoon from a fabulous hot Las Vegas. And Linda Domingo McRae says, first time watching. Linda, we will get onto some crafting, but thank you for being... How did you find us, Linda? That's a question I'm always interested in. If you're a first timer, how did you find us? Were you recommended or did you stumble across us or what? Hello again, says Laurie Barnett. Hello. Sparkly Sue says, Jerusalem was our school hymn. You can tell I was at school a long time ago. We used to sing it. I'm sure it was one of our hymns.
Yeah.
And what, Bread of Heaven, what's that one? That was also one we sang all the
Guide me,
time.
O thy great Redeemer.
Oh, that's the same one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
We did that one.
Yeah, definitely.
And Alex says, there's a flashback for me. When I was at school, we had to learn all the words to Jerusalem.
Yeah.
I still pretty much remember it 55 years later.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
First and second verse.
Yeah.
Right, we've only got 50 minutes, sorry. We're going to look at the letterpress. Now, this is only available here in the UK. However, if you have already got the letterpress and you want more as far as the plates are concerned and the ink pads as well, we've got tariff-free deals on those for our US friends. But sadly, this just available for you in the UK. It's everything that you need in here to be able to make the most stunning cards, invitations, table settings and much more. Basically, what this allows you to do is not only deboss your cardstock, but also ink into it at the same time. It's such a clever bit of equipment. I'll show you what you're going to get in the box. If you've got the Gemini 2, this will work in the 2 for you because obviously you've got the optical sensors in there which will read the plates which you're going to get here. Also, this will work in your Gemini Junior for you as well. It will go through the Junior. But this is your, I was going to say it's a machine. It's not a machine at all, but this is your platform, if you like. Includes everything you need. Gives you your measurements here to show you the different card sizes you can use this with. You've got your shim there as well, your magnetic shim if you like, and you do get, I don't know if I've got it in the packet, I haven't, you do get a shim to put in under here as well to make sure that you get that perfect deboss each and every time that you use it. Also included in the kit, you will get one of the inks, that's the jet black dye-based ink pad, perfect for getting the most precise inking and debossing. You will also get your tape in there as well, so that is just like your standard sort of low-tack tape to tape down your plates. And then you will also get in here, which I don't think is in it, I'm sure you get some cotton paper panels in here. Yes, you do. There they are. So you get the cotton paper panels included in there as well. We've got those available individually for you as well in another bundle. And then you've also got your plates in there as well. So if you've not seen this before, you would think that that was just a stamp, but it's not, because what this system does, as you'll see with Sheila, is it stamps so crisply and so beautifully, but it also debosses the design into your cardstock as well. So you've got the floral, and then you've also got your sentiments in there as well. Can you see that deboss? Potentially not. Jamie, if you're talking to me, I can't hear you. You've got, I see it in the background, you've got with love and you've also got hello friend. So that is all included in the box, plus your instruction booklet. As I say, works with the G2 and it works with your Junior as well. Let's have a look at this with Sheila, because I know you've used this before, but you have, haven't you? You have done a show with this before, but it's fairly new to you.
Yes,
the letterpress, yeah.
And it's remarkable, and I said this last time I used it. I had letterpress system. I've still got it at home. And I had a machine with it, a cranking machine, and you had 2-3 plates. You had to squeeze the ink from a tube, roll it on with a brayer, and then put it through. It was a real chore. And basically, what we've done now at Crafters Companion is just condensed all that and gone, okay, all you need are your plates. That you've got to put here, your little section that you've got here with all your markings on, you've got your tape, you've got your inks. So we'll use the little ink first, because this is what you get with it. So if you've not got this yet, and it comes in that lovely little box, I love it, and you've got your cotton paper as well, so you've got like a white, an ivory, a more warm cream, and then you've got the grey as well, which is amazing. So, when I first tried it, I didn't have any of the cotton paper, there was none left. So I'm really tempted to try some of the grey because I think that's really unusual.
Yeah.
So you'll get your little tape as well, which will hold your paper in place. So what you need to do, you'll see that when you get it, if you're new to it and you've just opened it up, you'll see at the bottom here we've got a shim, which is in a plastic bag separately, and you put that in the bottom. And for most of us, that tends to just stay in there because it works fine with the plates. And then you'll see you've got all the different measurements on here. So 5x7, 4x6, 5x5, A2. Because obviously you're limited to what you can do on it size-wise, and you need to line up your paper. Now the paper we've got here is it's actually the A2 size, isn't it? Now A2 size is what we use in what they use in America. It's almost equivalent to our 4x6, but not quite. So it's a little bit shorter in length, but a little bit wider that way. So all you need to do is you don't only have to use this size paper. You can use 5x7 as well. As long as it's no bigger than the grid, then you're fine. So what you need to do is just to line it up is to right, well, first of all, let's get the little dies out of the packet here. So your dies that come with it, or your plates should I say, are the With Love, the Hello Friend, and then these beautiful, beautiful flowers. So what you can do is, if you know that you're going to be using A2, you will tape your card onto the A2 measurement, and you pop that up there like that, and I'll just pop a little bit there, and that just holds it in place like that. And then this board is magnetic, so you'll see when we take it out, I should have shown you then, it's like, it's magnetic, so it will, you know, it holds your plates. Yeah. I keep wanting to call them dies, and they're not dies, are they? They're like a stamping plate. So as long as you have got, you're going with the A2 paper, as long as you've got that within the A2 measurement on the board, then you're going to be fine. What you can do as well, if you want to turn it and then put your words on, so say for instance, let's do With Love, because we can do them both at the same time, as long as they are both within that little A2 mark, which is there, then we can put that on there as well. So that will say With Love. So we can do them both at the same time. Okay, so let's do that. So then I'm going to use the black ink, which comes with it. So everything I'm using here is in that box. So if you're brand new buying this and you go, okay, am I going to get all that? Yes, you are. So what you need to do, you've got your little ink pad. So rather than bang it on like we would with a stamp, because the stamp is photopolymer usually, or rubber, and it gives a little bit. With this, we need to just kind of rub it on. Yes. So you're just doing a nice, gentle rubbing motion here. If you push it on, the danger is that your ink will spread out and go into those gaps, and we don't want it to do that, because that then would make it not very pleasant to look at. Yeah. And this is actually very therapeutic, doing it like this. So I think especially with the little inks, it really is very therapeutic. And so what we're going to do is we are going to just go all over that, making sure everything is covered, little swirlies like that. And then we can put it on the words as well. Okay, so we'll just go over the With Love.
If you want the other ink colours as well, we've got a bundle for that on the show as well. Yes. Purple, green and black.
Yeah, we can show those as well. I think that's kind of straight on there. I can move it a little bit. In fact, I'll just move it a little bit. Because even though the writing is kind of like a little bit cursive, as we were taught in school, I'd like it to be straight. Okay. So we're going to have our flowers are going to be at the top. Okay. So let's just pop that down onto there, and then that basically just goes straight through your machine. Move that little mini machine out of there, and then it doesn't knock it over. Okay, and it's really, really that easy.
Oh, that is just, I mean, that is just brilliant, isn't it?
Isn't it amazing how it's just done an imprint straight into that card,
and
which
the deboss
is remarkable.
as well.
Yeah, and the deboss. So when we run our hands over it now, you can feel that it's actually sinking in. It's not actually, it's not it's not lifted up like an embossed image would be. So yeah, it's really beautiful, and that can then go straight onto a project if you so want it to.
Yeah.
It's quite amazing. It's beautiful, and you can add colour to it. So if you want to add colour with your pencils, you can do that. Your pens, whatever you want to do. It's really beautiful. And you can as well, if you want to, just do some, like, you can do it halfway over. So then you would just ink half of your plate, so that way then it would give a really nice, like, kind of edge on there.
It's such a brilliant system, and again, you can see just how clearly, like, the ink lays down. And when you get this home and you check out the emboss for yourself, or the deboss, I should say,
yeah.
I mean, it really is next level being able to do this letterpress technique at home. Hi to Alison, who's joined us. She says, I have Bernard Cribbin singing Hole in the Ground and Right Said Fred on my playlist.
Oh, really? Right Said Fred.
Great for long car journeys. And then Emerson, Lake and Palmer with Fanfare for the Common Man.
Oh, yes.
That's...
Yeah.
Hi to Jennifer, who says, that was a brilliant version of that, wasn't it? Love my letterpress. It's been one of my favourite purchases. And thank you also to Pauline Smith, who says, good afternoon, everybody. My happy song is Let Your Love Flow by the Bellamy Brothers. Great tune. Alex says, I don't have a playlist, but if I did, I'd have to have the Dam Busters theme. My dad was in the squadron for a while. Yeah, that's what I think of. I am the music man. I come from down your way and I can play. What can you play? Sadly, I don't have a playlist, says Jane. I can't drive anymore, so when we do go to the various doctor's appointments, it's always the classic rock station. You won't go too far wrong with classic rock, will you not?
No, not at all.
So, Samantha, does CC offer many letterpress dies? There is a selection. We've basically got the alphabet bundle, which we'll show you the plates of, and also we've got some other florals and sentiments, which we can show you as well.
Yes.
Do we know? I don't know the answer to this question. Will our letterpress plates work in other brand platforms? Do we know? I don't know the answer to that question.
I don't know, actually.
No.
I don't know if they would.
Just been designed for the Gemini. I'm just hearing in my ear. So. Don't
yeah, I
risk
mean,
it.
if you do put something else, it's like anything. If you put like a different, grill pan under your grill and then it melts it or whatever, then your warranty is then null and void, isn't it? And you might break your machine. I wouldn't. We can check that maybe, but I would say you can see what we've got here. We've got the Gemini 2, and it does actually say on the actual plate itself Gemini. So it's almost like saying, I belong with the Gemini. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't like to say. I think if it would work, it would say probably on the packaging like can be used in other machines, and it doesn't say that. So we need to be sure that that's why it designed to be used with our Gemini letterpress platform.
Okay.
And it tells you the machines. So the Gemini Junior, and the Gemini 2 machines.
Stephanie says, good afternoon, Sheila, Ben, and social superstar. Sorry, delayed getting to this show. I was busy ordering. Well, that's fine. We don't mind that. And Stephanie says, love the letterpress, so easy to use. If you want more of that cotton paper, we've got that in the bundle for you as well. So you've got different colours in here. You've got the grey, you've got like the sort of ivory white in there as well. 24 sheets in that, and you will get 2 lots of that, so 48 sheets of your cotton papers within that bundle, and you're going to get your Christmas Red Centura Pearl included in there too. That is a tariff-free bundle, so the letterpress itself isn't tariff-free, but all of the add-ons to it you can get tariff-free. £11.18, $14.32 is your price on that if you are a Platinum member. Worth stocking up on that cotton paper, because I know whilst we've used other paper and cardstock and letterpress, this is the one that you're going to get those best results on. Hi to Hillary and Holly Collie. And Carol says, my travel playlist is Garth Brooks, live and classic rock, Eagles, Journey, and the like. You're not going to go too far wrong with a bit of the Eagles, are you?
It's good, isn't it? It's good.
Hotel California and what's that? Life in the Fast Lane.
Yes, I think so, yeah.
Take It Easy. That's another good one. Some crackers, aren't there? Also, Journey, Don't Stop Believing, isn't it? I couldn't name another Journey song. Don't stop believing, that's about it. You've got your dye-based ink pads here as well. So obviously, again, if you're going for the letterpress, you will get that smaller ink pad included in there. This is another set of the ink pads, but in that larger form for you as well. And again, whilst I know the guys have used other ink pads, this is the one really to get that best crisp, clean finish with. Done again in our new style of, well, I say new, it's not really new now, is it? How long have we had this style for? 2 years probably? Still new to me. You've got your forest green. We're going to give you a larger jet black as well. And then you've also got your regal purple in there too. Once again, to make this a tariff-free bundle, we've thrown in good old Friar Brown. There he is in the opaque pigment. So that is $14.38 or $21.48 is the price on that. Carol said the letterpress is my all-time favourite tool. Would love to get some new presses though. Hint, hint. Yeah, Carol. I mean, next time we see Leanne, we will obviously chat. But we kind of think potentially those might be on the horizon. So stay tuned. And Jean Marie Stefik says so. It works with the Gemini Junior and the G2, but not the Gemini. Correct. So it's the exact right size, isn't it, to go through your Gemini Junior, and it goes through the Gemini 2 because that's got the optical sensor that will read the plates for you, but it won't go through the original Gemini. No, G2 or Junior are your options. Right, I think we're going to go back to this and have another look, another play.
Yes. Shall we use a different plate?
Yes. Yeah.
And if any of the customers want to see any of the plates, I've got them all here.
Oh, nice.
Lined up in front, so I can at least we can at least show anything that's got like the sentiments on. We can do that, but we'll try these flowers. And what we'll do now, I am just going to tell you, I've taken my shim out because I have done that. I think this is because the last letterpress I used had been used quite a bit. Now, whether it's settled or not, I don't know. So mine was just kind of, I think you need it to be level with the actual base here. So I just take my shim out for a minute because I think it had gone a little bit too hard on my cardstock. So my card had just kind of not beveled. I shouldn't say beveled. It had just moved a little bit more than I wanted it to. So I've taken my shim out and popped it to the side, and I thought, well, we'll try it now without the shim so you can see the difference as well. You might prefer that deeper emboss. And we're going to use the purple and we're going to use the forest green. So what I'm going to try and do is use the green. If we bring in the packet from this, you'll be able to see the flowers here. So what I want to try and do is do the green on the leaves, if I can, and then the purple on the flowers, so it gives us a little bit of difference that you'll be able to see. And the good thing is, for things like this, you've got the narrower end of the ink pad here, which is just perfect for getting into those little areas. So we're just going to use that little pointy bit there to get the green on. This green is nice and juicy because this is a new one.
Yeah.
So we'll go just there. And don't worry if you kind of can't actually see where the leaves are. It just means we're giving it a little bit of difference there, which is quite nice. So we have got, like at the bottom here, we've got a bunch, in fact, that's a leaf there now, I look at it. And as you start to look at the plate itself, you can see, oh yeah, that's a leaf there as well. So again, just remember that we're just kind of rubbing it over, and we're not patting it on there. We're just rubbing it over. So I'm doing the green first because there's less green than there is going to be purple because we've got less leaves than we have got flowers. And the good thing is, of course, if you put it through and you see there's a little bit mist, a bit like with your stamping press, because it's all held in the same place, you can put it back through and add maybe a bit more ink if you're thinking that it's missing a bit. So this is the trickiest bit here, just doing these leaves. But we'll just get that bit on there, and then we've got a couple more leaves here just poking out of the flowers. So we'll get those. I think we're kind of all right there now. I think there might be another one just under there. So we'll do that. And we'll not dwell on it too long. It's not a major catastrophe, is it? Honestly, it's not. So then we'll smoosh on the purple.
Oh yeah, smoosh it on. Jennifer says, I don't use my shim either. It was a bit too tight and did give a titch of warping. So yeah, you can kind of see what works best for you, really. Ruth says, I splurged, bought the Joyous Angels Showstopper as planned, but then I bought the Letterpress Alphabet Bundle. Thank you, and both sentiment items. Thank you, Ruth. And Hilary says, my playlist today was Tom Petty. I had Pretty Loud, and my brother was singing the song I had on. He was parked about 10 yards from me, though. Oops. And Jen says, my playlist is Stick Figure. Don't know that. 80s Greatest Hits, Beck, and Cage the Elephant.
Cage the Elephant.
Hasn't Cage the Elephant got a song called Ain't No Rest for the Wicked? That would be good knowledge, wouldn't it? I don't know. And Beck had Loser, didn't they? That was Beck's song back in the 90s.
Yes, we have completely opposite tastes in our house. I mean, Wen is just into like rock and heavy metal and stuff. And I'm just into like the jazz and the soul and things. So we have a complete mix in our house. But he does actually now enjoy some of the big band music that I listen to and a bit more jazz. You know, we, especially when things like Family Guy come on, because that's got a lot of like jazz and big band stuff in it. So he does like it a bit more now. Right, so you can see we've done purple and green. We've done a bit of a mix. Yeah, I can see what happened on mine. I think it was a bit keen. Yeah. So I can see a little bit of indentation, like a mark on my my plate. So let's see. There we go.
That looks great.
Look at that. That looks really nice. And I'm happier with that. I'm happier with the amount of pressure it's put on. And I can feel that it's definitely, you know, gone in there. There's maybe a little bit of lighter green here. But you know what? If you were to then take that off there and bring in like your pencils, let's just see if we can actually colour on there, because it's interesting to see if we can colour on the papers, because I've not actually tried and what effect it gives you if you colour on there, which is it's very nice, because I've not tried colouring on cotton paper before.
Looks like it's taken nicely.
And it's taken, and I'm only using the Colorista pencils. Yes. It's taking that lovely. Look at that. Beautiful. So again, if you have gone off or you've not got quite enough ink on, if you do that, just go over the edge there, and you can do it bringing your darker. We're bringing a darker green there. Yeah, it looks brilliant. And just, you know, go a bit darker where it would be kind of tucked under the flowers. And just again, appreciate how crisp that has imprinted that for you. It's just stunning. You can see like every single detail of like the centre of the flower, every single detail in that petal. It's like second to none, isn't it? It's gorgeous. It is. It is, and to colour it, you know, as we said earlier on, if you stamp and heat emboss, you get a raised outline, which again is really nice to colour into, because you've got like an edge where you're not going to go over. And this is very similar, except it's the other way around. So it feels like it is in, it has gone in, but you still feel that little edge as you approach it with your pencil. So I mean, I'm colouring lightly here, but if you want to really go much deeper, you can, you know, and these pencils blend with each other. So again, you can see now how that starts to, it looks really nice. And I could just sit and colour this all night now. But you can see how it does take the colour on the cotton paper, and that's the cream one. I've used the grey one as well, but it does work really well. So if you've got any of you, get your pencils out or your pens and try it and see how that feels and how that works. But I just love that. It's really, really nice. Totally nice. That's one of the, in fact, that's one of the other ones that you've got in your collection, isn't it? That we can show you in just a second. Yes. Love my Colorista pencil, says Linda. Sharon Deal says, I'm going to give mine a try. Sheila, I love your ideas for making cards. And Jennifer Love says, my playlist has ABBA, Erasure, Men Without Hats, and Depeche Mode. Yeah. Thank you to Jane, who says, hey Ben, as we know, I had a shoulder replacement surgery early this year. I asked the hospital if I could keep the bone as a souvenir. They said no, they have joint custody. Oh, I thought that was real then. No, she didn't actually have shoulder surgery. Oh yeah, well I know that, I figured that, but then joint custody. Oh my. Let's quickly show you the press plates. So
we've got 2 deals as far as plates are concerned. If you want the alphabet, that is in another deal. This deal, though, is lots of different florals and sentiments for you as well. It's an 11-piece collection, which I believe comes with this cardstock. How many sheets are we getting here, John? 20 sheets of your baby pink pearlescent cardstock. You will get whole sheets. So that's included, and then you get all of these beautiful letterpress plates, and they are stunning. So this is the rose, and again you can see just how beautifully that has printed onto the cardstock, and then you'll appreciate the deboss when you get this home and you can kind of feel it for yourself. But you've also got in there the poppy. You have got, I'll do these in a little bit of an order, the blossoming daisies. And then this is the one that Sheila's just used, which is your Astra or Asta. I'm sure it's Asta, but it says Astra on the back. Either or. Foxhole Astra, yeah. There you go. Then you've got, I think it is it Asta or it says Astra?
Yes, it is Asta for a flower,
Asta,
yeah.
Someone let us know. Asta or Astra. Tomato, tomato, potato, potato. You've got your sentiments in there as well. So there's your big with love. And then you've got always and forever. And then you've got with love and hugs. You've got just a note. So just a note from me to you, just a note to say hello. And then you've got thank you so very much. And thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now, also in this set, you've got the lowercase and uppercase tickers. These come with a die for you to be able to cut these out, okay? So you can letterpress the sentiments on, and the die cuts them out on this really cute little banner. So in your uppercase sticker, you've got, for my fabulous friend, you are so loved, so happy for you. This calls for a celebration. Happy birthday to you, and with all my love. And then you've also got your lowercase ticker, which is for my amazing friend. Congratulations, thinking of you. Enjoy your special day. The best is yet to come, and just to say. Now, £56 or $72 is your platinum price on that one. As I say, you get your 20 sheets of the baby pink included as well. But you go for which bundle you want. I mean, you might want to go for both, but the alphabet's got to be the way to go, surely, because it gives you the opportunity to personalise all of these projects. And I think particularly if you are someone perhaps who is organising a party potentially, or maybe you are getting ready for a wedding and you want to create your own wedding stationery, you're going to want to personalise place settings. You're going to want to personalise invitations, for example, and this is the way to be able to do it. 3 lots of your alphabet in here, including the illuminated alphabet. This sentiment alphabet is absolutely incredible, and just take a look at the beautiful, stunning design that you've got. I can't remember who it was that did a demo with these a while back, but printing these out and then adding some beautiful like metallic finish to them, like with like a gold pen, for example, would look absolutely beautiful. But you've got all of the letters of the alphabet there, beautifully illustrated, and you've got your ampersand in there too. Then you've got your uppercase and lowercase alphabet. So again, for personalisation projects, this is definitely the way to go. Uppercase, again, with your ampersand, and then you've also got your lowercase as well. So again, you can mix and match these around. This is the one, I think, if you're going to go for one today, that you'll get the most joy out of, because you're personalising all your projects with the letters of the alphabet. And we're also going to give you 10 sheets of your Centura Pearl in the Christmas red as well. Tariff free, don't forget, so you can pick that up for £80 or $96 if you are a platinum member. Hi to Jennifer Love, who says, I use my sentiment press plates the absolute most. They are so good. And Jen says, yes, Ben, Cage the Elephant is Ain't No Rest for the Wicked, and Beck is Loser. Stick Figure, apparently a reggae folk band like Jack Johnson. Jack Johnson. I used to like a bit Jack Johnson. Diane Schofield says, identifying the first line of some music or lyrics for Friday Night Live game may be a good idea. Just a thought. I quite like that idea. But no, if we just had the lyrics written out rather than playing them, we could do that, couldn't we, potentially? We've got some games lined up for the coming weeks, which I think you're going to love. Without helping out too much, this Friday, just gen up on all of the launches over the last 3 weeks. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, Debbie hasn't been in. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I sort of gave the idea to Sam, who made it, and said, why don't we do? No, I didn't cheat because I didn't make the game. I just suggested. I didn't realise. I thought you were going to be in, Sheila. So
no.
So it's me versus Debbie. So unfortunately, there will be pressure on me to win though, because I've been here for every single one. Dan's going to come through and run Debbie's team. That's not fair. It can't be 2-on-1. That's not fair. It'd be like Blockbusters back in the day, wouldn't it? Like, remember Blockbusters? Always used to have 2 against 1. Yeah, if you were the champion, you're on your own. How was that fair? Have a peek, please, Bob. Bob Holders. He always used to do the Tara says, hi all, the letterpress is amazing. I don't have it yet, but I do want it, all of it, every item that comes with it too. Well, Tara, if you are in, I don't know if you're UK or US, if you're in the UK, you can pick up every item tonight. If you're not in the UK, of course, we're working on getting the letterpress back for you guys there. Watch this space. Right, we've got about 20 minutes left on Sure, so we're going to get back to the letterpress. And what are we going to look at next, Sheila?
Well, we're going to do, just got some of the alphabets. I'm just quickly cutting a piece of card under the desk because, under the desk, yeah. Has anybody tried it with craft card, do you know?
I've done so many shows. I want to say potentially yes, but I'm not 100% sure. Someone
right, okay, so we'll try, let's try doing it with, I can use that tape that's already on there. Let's try doing it with a piece of craft, just to see how nice that works.
No Ria.
No, it's on air.
No, I know.
So you must remember, if you are doing yeah, if you're using letters, you need to do them the wrong way around.
Yeah.
So you need to do it like back to front. That is right, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
It is, yeah, it is. It's really hard. Your brain tells you it's wrong because we're so used to reading things the right way around. And obviously you can line things up with these nice printed lines.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that's not too bad. It kind of looks okay. So let's go with the little black one so that comes in the pack. And these letters are absolutely stunning. If you do wedding stationery, or you do, you know, even like fancy menus and things like that,
yeah.
These are just beautiful. Oh, just move that one a bit, but I think it'll be all right. They're absolutely out of this world. And I think with these as well, but some of them, like the O, if you wanted to, because it's different at this side than it is at the top, you can switch it round if you want to.
Yeah.
Same with the I. Any like symmetrical letter you can do that with.
Mary Pat says she always needs to use a mirror for letters. I suppose you could take a picture and then flip it on your phone, couldn't you, if you weren't sure as well? That would work.
Definitely.
But a mirror would work,
yeah,
obviously.
Definitely.
That looks right to me, though. It is right.
I think it is, yeah. And we'll see if it'll work. And then it'll say, we are on air. I was going to do CTV. Don't say that, Ben. I was thinking, oh no, there's no air.
I'll always remember, and I won't name the crafter who did it, and I can't remember why she got in such a muddle with it. It wasn't here, it was the other place I used to work at. And she made a card, and for some reason was kind of like making it back to front and upside down. And it was like a new baby card, and the reveal was supposed to say, it's a boy.
Right.
And then as she turned it round and revealed it to the camera, it said, it's a yob.
It's a yob.
I'll always remember that. I'll tell you who that was later, Sheila.
It's a yob.
You'll know who it was, I'm sure.
Okay, that's very funny, isn't it? It's a yob.
On live TV.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Oh dear. It happens to the best of us, though, doesn't it? Eh? It happens to the best of us.
And was it a yob when it was born, or was it?
Right. Yay! Boom.
On air. Perfect. It works really nice on the craft, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Works really nice. And if you have got a white, like fine nibbed pen, or even if it's just a gel pen, you could go into those dots, and I think that would really make it pop off the card. If you were doing like rustic wedding stationery, for instance, it'd be amazing. But yeah, that's worked really, really well, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has.
I think it's just beautiful. It just really is.
It's like the D-Boss. Is the feel of it still as good as it was with the cotton paper as well?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it feels really good. Yeah, it's definitely gone in.
Oh, hello, hello. Hang on, look at this close up.
Oh, hey. Right.
Right a bit, down a bit, true print. There we go. Look at that.
Isn't it lovely?
That is a great
Look
shot.
how clear that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we try this with embossing folders, don't we? But it's never that smooth. You know, these black bits here, these are so smooth and they've worked so well. You can not really get that when you're trying it with an embossing folder. It can be quite hard. Usually, and I think that's partly down to the ink as well, because it's a different ink, and obviously it says on letterpress, so you know that's particularly for this. But yeah, it's beautiful. It works great.
Thank you to Mary Pat, who says, even better idea, Ben. Oh, thank you. Yes, yeah, use your phone and like flip the picture. Paul Prince times 4 says, my car playlists are Madeleine Peru. Why do I know that name? Madeleine Peru. She loves standards, jazz, and beach soul music.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, obviously. You love a bit of jazz, don't you, Sheila, as well?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Hi to Michael Adams, who's joined us. And Avril says, I love my letterpress. Bought it when it first was released alongside the Gemini 2, but didn't manage at the time to get the sentiments. In my basket they go. Nice one, Avril.
Yay.
And I'm trying this on the craft paper, says Pat Demarest. Thank you for trying it. Hi to all of you who are in. I just want to show you this deal, 24-hour deal, which is a bit of a hero tool. This is available at this price for 24 hours only, and it is the Ultimate Pro that comes with a whole host of goodies as well. This is your one-stop shop craft room in a box, basically. I know loads of people have bought this and have probably had this for many, many years. A lot of people have this on their craft desks and use it day in, day out. A lot of people I know bought this and then popped it away. So maybe this is the wake-up call for you to go, oh yeah, I've got one of those actually, and how handy they are, because this is a bit of kit that is going to allow you to make cards. It's going to allow you to make boxes. It's going to allow you to score. It's going to allow you to emboss. It's going to allow you to trim. It's going to allow you to make bows. It's going to allow you to cut. You name it, you can do it with this brilliant bit of kit. This side here, obviously we've got these available in your metric and your imperial for you. Here's all your different size card blanks that you can be making. These little notches here, by the way, allow you to use it with your other boards. So you do get included in this deal the boxer board. That comes to you for free within the bundle. Obviously, you can use that on its own, but it sits and fits really, really nicely into the board for you. Take the little clip off just here. I'll show you the other side actually before I open it up. All these embossed features as well. So you've got like little hearts and butterflies in here, little kind of frames and flourishes and swirls that you've got. That's your Envelope box creator here. So if you want to create your own envelopes, you can. If you want to create your deeper envelopes, then you've got the ability to be able to do that. Here, plenty of space for you to store in more of your boards and more of your plates in there. And then the central panel here, again, allows you to be able to make your different boxes, do your different embossed shapes. There, you're going to be able to pop in your score tool as well, which is in the back where you house the rest of your goodies and tools. You do get a manual included in here as well, which goes there. Ours is missing from this, but it basically, the manual takes you through all the different things that you can do within your Ultimate Pro. And it also talks about the magic ruler technique, where basically you can take any kind of item and make a box for it that fits absolutely perfectly. If you want to find out more about that, we've done a couple of shows. I think there was one earlier this year. I want to say it was in January when Sarah was in a lot. She did the magic ruler technique, and there's one from last year as well. Just go to our YouTube page, type in magic ruler, and it will come up. She did a designated show on it actually. There's your trimmer and score tool. There's your knife that you're going to be using as well. Blades are contained within the housing. You've got score tools as well, as I've said, and then you've got your little pegs there too for you to be able to make all of your bows as well. So if I close that one up, as I say, plenty of tuition, plenty of ideas on our YouTube page. So you pay for that. The price of that platinum is $31.99, $55.96. The boxer board comes with that for free within the bundle, and then we're also going to give you for free your dotty glue tape pen. So this is that original style, if you like. So 22 meters, 72 feet of stick you're going to get here, giving you that precision stick on things like those more intricate die cuts and indeed your sentiment. And then we're also going to give you 50 sheets of your Snow White Hint of Gold cardstock. 50 sheets in there, 310 GS Hi to Samantha Cheney, who says, my playlist is strictly R&B, Gap Band, Commodores, Billy Ocean, Leanne's favourite, James Brown.
Ooh.
Wow! And Aretha Franklin. That is a great lineup of artists.
Choice.
Yes. Just before we go back to Sheila for one final demo, the cotton paper was back in stock. It is now limited stock. There's green on the screen, which means it soon won't be seen. 48 sheets of your cotton paper in here. You do get different colours. I'll quickly open it up because I'm a rogue, I'm a rebel. So you're going to get 24 sheets. It is 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're getting 4 colours. So that means, do the maths on that, Ben, quickly. 8, 16, 36, isn't it? Yeah, 6 sheets of each. That took a long time on a Wednesday. 6 sheets of each, but you're going to get that twice over because you're going to get 24 sheets twice. So that's 48 sheets. And then you're also going to get your Christmas red. As you've seen, you can use your other cardstocks, but it does work ever so nicely on that cotton paper. Less than 10% of what we have back in stock left on that now. So £11.18p, $14.32 if you are a platinum member. Tariff free as well, so it's free game for everybody to jump in and grab that before it sells out. Right, we're going back to the plate collection. Sheila did say if there was any of the plates that you wanted to see in particular, she would use them. I've had no comments, particularly of someone saying, oh, use this one, use that one. So it's over to you, Sheila, really, free reign.
Okay. So we're going to use the Blossoming Daisies, which is very nice, and we're also going to use this one, which says just a note, and you've got to say hello from me to you. So I'm going to use just a note from me to you, and we'll put the little flowers at the bottom here. So this would make a perfect card front, and then obviously you could add some colour with your pencils. You can use your watercolour pencils as well, or your watercolour pens.
Yeah.
That will work with this ink. So there's no worries about that. And I guess if you do that onto the cotton paper, it's going to give you that lovely textured effect through your pens. Okay, so we'll just do a little bit of ink on here from me to you. I'm just going to move that a fraction because it's just moved. Obviously, the bigger the die, the heavier it is, or the plate, should I say. I can't get this head die out of my head. It's not a die because it's not cutting, it's just an imprinting plate, isn't it, really?
Yeah, it's like that with the foil press. I always get confused with those because those are foil press stamp and dies, aren't they? And some of them are just foil press stamps when they're not really stamping.
It's weird, they're not a stamp and they're not a die.
No.
Which is really, really strange.
Well, we know what we mean.
But they obviously, the smaller they are and the thinner they are, then they less they're going to. I'm just double checking that that's my A2 line there. So we're going to pop that on, push that through. And it's done in a second, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can you imagine if you were doing like invitations and things with this? They'd be done in a minute. You know, one of you would be printing. Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, yes it is. What was that voice? Cilla Black.
Listen, I used
surprise.
I used to do Cilla Black impressions, and they used to make me do it when I was in the band on
Do
the
it.
gig.
You can't say that now. Not do it.
I've not done it for a long time.
Well, come on.
Oh, I don't know if I can.
Come on. Yeah, we do it on the air, so you don't have to be in vision. Come on.
I can't. What did she used to say?
She used to go, like she used to do all the stuff with, I was going to say she used to do the recap.
I don't know if I might have to practice it, you know.
Just do it, give us a little surprise.
Surprise, surprise. The unexpected hit you between the eyes. Oh my goodness, I'm never going to live these things down.
The things we get you doing here, eh? That was brilliant. I love that.
I know I didn't. I just didn't think, did I? They used to make me do it in the band, you know, and I said.
What, sing surprise, surprise?
Yeah, because you remember when she used to come on and sing that, she used to start very quiet, didn't she? The more the world is changing. And then she used to build up, and then she used to get that tone in her voice like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Must have been it.
Yeah, she did. Yeah. Shall we just add a tiny bit of colour to this?
Yeah, why not?
Is that all we've got? Oh, gosh, and then it's straight onto another show, isn't it? Oh, because this is beautiful. This is so beautiful.
Question. Michelle's saying, so what would happen if you use the alphabet with regular plates? So if you put those through your machine with regular plates?
What, like you would a die?
Yeah.
I don't
recommend
know.
It,
I don't know. I'd have to. I don't think it would work.
No. Foil press you can use, but not.
No.
No.
No, I think it would damage your plates. It might even cause some problem with your machine. So I don't think I would do it. I would just be on something like this because it's. You know, it's not like a little toy that's just cost a few pounds. You've invested a lot of money into both things, so I would just be using it as you meant to, really. Yeah. But yeah, look how nice that colour's on that cotton paper. Look at that. It works really nicely, and then of course you've got those two like peachy colours. So let's do a little bit more on here. I think that's a darker one actually. So you could do it's like almost like a deep pink, and all I'm doing is doing a little bit of darker colour in the centre like that, and I'm just doing little circles and then bringing the paler one. I think this is a paler pink, and that just blends beautifully with that. So no watercolouring involved, just blending your wax pencils together, and it works really lovely on this cotton paper. It really, really does. It's a joy to do. I don't want to stop now. I just want to carry on colouring, but I've got another show now, haven't I? And then I've got to drive that big drive home, so...
You carry on colouring them for the last hour if you wanted.
Yeah, that's amazing. Look at that, how beautiful it is. It works really, really nicely, honestly, and you can achieve this. And then put that onto a little bit of black card, straight onto a card, and it's done.
Do we think it would work on watercolour paper, says Pat? I want to say we've tried it on watercolour paper and it did. It would, wouldn't it? Do you think?
Have we got time to try a piece or not?
Quickly. Yeah, we have, I think.
Give me 2 ticks, give me 2 ticks. I'll leave those on, we'll use those plates. I'll grab a piece of watercolour card and we'll just chop it down to, let's chop it down to, I just need to do a quick measurement because I can't remember the measurements for A2. I want to say it's 4.5 by 4.5 inches, because normally we have 6 by 4. I think it's 4.5 by, don't know, I'll have to just do it.
What size are you doing?
A2. No, I think it's 5.25, I think. Do you know what? It'll be fine. We'll just pop it on. Doesn't matter. As long as it'll go on there. Doesn't matter if it's in the middle. We can trim it down. It's...
A5. A2's big, isn't it?
A2 is... no, the A2... Well, an A2 card, an A2 size card, is slightly less than 6 inches. I think it's 5.5. That's right, 5.5. I thought it was by 4.4 Yeah, but it's fine. We'll just do that. Okay, and we'll just see if it works. Let me just pull this over here. And just do it.
I say yes.
I would have thought so, unless you've got extremely thick watercolour card that's very, very heavy and very textured. This watercolour card of ours does have texture on it, but I don't think it would cause a problem. I think it would, if anything, it would probably look very nice. And if you've got watercolour pad, then obviously, because this cotton card that we have, it's quite hard to keep in stock, isn't it? People keep buying it and it goes out of stock.
Again in a minute.
So it's good to have another alternative until it's back in stock. At least that way you can keep using LetterPress. But I mean, you can try it with other papers and cardstock and see what happens. Yeah, it's done it beautifully.
Yeah,
it's
lovely.
Done it great. I could have probably done with a little bit of ink, to be honest, a bit more ink. But you can see there's not a lot of difference, is there?
No.
It's very impressive, very impressive. If you're wanting to make cards and make them look like completely professional, then this is the thing to have. You know, if you don't want it to be like that very handmade look like we like, but you want it to be a bit more professional, then LetterPress is the way to go for stamping.
Faye says I use watercolour card with LetterPress. I posted a card on the I'm a Crafter's Companion page, and it works great. So there you go.
Yeah.
if you want the cotton paper bundle, that needs to be checked out very, very quickly because we've got about 5% of that stock left. And of course, if you want any of the press plates, definitely worth getting those sooner rather than later. The letterpress itself is obviously available just for our UK viewers. Thank you so much for watching. We will be back tomorrow. I know Sheila's got a craft your stash review. Thank you, Sheila, because I won't see you now until even next week.
I'm in on Monday and Tuesday, yes. So see you next week.
So thanks for a fabulous, fabulous few days.
Thank you.
I'll be back with Debbie tomorrow, Debbie Robinson, and for the rest of the week. We've got Hunky Dory with you tomorrow in the craft house, but it's me and Debbie and the cartload. Might do some crafting tomorrow with Debbie, actually, the Hunky Dory kit. We'll have a bit of fun with that. Stay with us, though. Refresh your feed. Sheila will be back in 5 for a crafty stash, and I'll catch you with Debbie tomorrow on Wake Up Call. Bye for now.